kindly join with me to seek the blessings of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, Sri Krishna, and the Vaishnava Acharyas and the Vaishnavas. Om Jnana Timirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurunmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupaha Kada Mahyam Dadati Svapadantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Yuta Kamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunathan Vitantam Sajivam Sadavaitam Savatutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhanvitamscha Namo Vishnu Padaya Krishna Prishtaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti-vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvisesha Shunyavadi Ashtatya Deshatarine Namo Mahavadanyaya Krishna Prema Pradayate Krishnaya Krishna Chaitanya Namine Gaur Dushe Namaha He Krishna Karuna Sindho Dina Bandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namastate Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vishadhanu Sute Devi Pranamami Hari Priye Mancha Kalpatarurvyasya Kripa Sindhubhe Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namaha Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. So what an auspicious start. Today is Ekadashi and we are getting this nice opportunity to begin this new journey of studying Srila Prabhupada books. Of course, for some of you, Ekadashi might be tomorrow. So my name is Madhusudanavisnudas, for those who don't know me. And I am going to be your teacher for the entire Bhakti-sastri course. I have been teaching in Bhakti-sastri since the last 5 to 6 years. And in last 2 to 3 years, this is 22nd batch in which I am teaching. So I have been teaching at different places. And there I teach only a few subjects. But because this Bhakti-sastri I run on my own, I teach all the subjects. So you'll know more about us in the course itself. Today is your orientation day. So today we are going to explain to you what this course is all about and how you will be going through this course. You have to understand every single thing very nicely. And also we would like to know from you, your introduction, what inspired you to join this course, where are you from? Of course, I know many of you personally, but then I don't know all of you, and other students also may not be knowing you. And you're going to be together almost for next 15 months. So it's good to know each other, from where we are coming, what inspires us to be here, right? So just give me 2 seconds. Someone is at the door. I'll open the door and be back. Meanwhile, you can Okay, I'm sorry, we are back. So this is the PPT for orientation program. I'll share a PDF of this later in the group so that you can re-go through this after the program. You must be knowing, of course, that Bhakti-sastri means study of these 4 books: Bhagavad-gita As It Is, Nectar of Instruction, Nectar of Devotion, and Ishopanishad. If you don't have these books, a personal copy, please get a personal copy. Don't depend on online resources. Have your personal copy of this book. You may get them in ERS Discount Center. And if you are from India and you don't have a copy and you don't have a discount center nearby, you can even approach us. We'll courier it to you. So this is our main study material for the whole course. The whole course has been divided into 6 units. You can see Unit 1 has the study of Ishopanishad. So that's what we'll begin with. Then Unit 2 has Nectar of Instruction. Unit 3, Nectar of Devotion. Unit 4, Bhagavad-gita, first 6 chapters. Unit 5, Bhagavad-gita, middle 6 chapters. And last unit, Bhagavad-gita, last 6 chapters. So in total, there are 6 units. These 6 units are independent of each other. So please try to understand that if you happen to miss any of the units, you don't have to drop out of the course. You can redo that unit with us in the next batch. Sometimes, students get panicked. Oh, I could not pass in one of the units, or I could not attend because of some problem in life. So they drop out of the course. So we allow you to not drop out, continue with the course, and you can do that unit with us again. All right? So in these units, in this course, what you will get with us, in the materials that we will share with you, we will share the PDF of Bhakti-sastri handbook with you. You can take a printout of it if required, or else follow the PDF. Then we'll be sharing with you a document which is called Essay Writing Guidelines. We'll be sharing an academic calendar with you. We'll mostly stick to the calendar, but sometimes there might be some changes to it. Then we'll be sharing with you shloka memorization videos and audios. We'll be sharing with you all the classes PDFs for your revision. We'll be sharing with you recordings, question bank extracts, and sadhana card sample sheet. I'll be explaining about each one of them individually. So this materials you will get from us after the orientation program. It's a kind request that please do not share the study material, the PDFs, with anyone in public. Keep it to them, keep it to yourself. On some norms to be followed during the course, please join on time. I mostly 95% start the class on time. I'm never late, maybe some unavoidable circumstance. So please join on time. We'll start sharp at 1 p.m. India time on Saturdays and 10 a.m. India time on Sundays. If you have a question to ask, you want to contribute, use the raise hand option, which is there in Zoom, so that's very handy. Like you can see now, I have raised my hand. So use this gesture. It's easy for me to then find out people who have an inquiry. Please be an active participant in Zoom calls, which means what? While you are attending the classes, no internet browsing, no answering to phone calls, social media activities, etc. Keep your videos on, and please note, your videos on and off will contribute to your final marks. Ask relevant questions and value other students' opinions, remarks, questions, etc. Make sure you have the study material, as I already mentioned before, the books. Every time we have a session, before that session, we'll be sending to you some reading assignment, because during the class, we cannot read every single line of the purpose. So we send you a reading assignment. Before you come to the class, make sure you have done the reading. That will be very helpful. I'll tell you the extra advantage of that very soon. Follow the academic calendar. We'll be sharing that with you. And participate in the exercises and the discussions that we are going to do during the course. We shall provide you the presentation PDFs I already mentioned. Please do not share them in public or the platform. If you miss the class, do watch the recordings. Find the answers for the CBA questions. What they are, I'll explain soon. When you do the reading assignments, don't procrastinate. You have to give minimum 7 to 8 hours every week for this course. That includes the class times. We have 2 classes per week, which means 4 hours of class. Apart from these 4 hours, you have to do 4 more hours, 4 extra hours for reading, for doing your homework, all that stuff, for revision and stuff. Regularly fill in the sadhana card. Good sadhana is a prerequisite to properly understand the scriptures. Now, this is the benefit of this course. While you do this course, you are not only getting an academic knowledge or devotional knowledge and understanding of the scriptures, but because we are expecting you to also observe good sadhana, that course inspires you to practice the teachings in your day-to-day life, which means it helps you to become a better devotee. Now, coming to the units. For each unit, how many units are there? 6. So for each unit, you have 4 assessments for each unit. The first is shloka recitation. You'll be asked 2 shlokas. You'll be given maybe 5, 10, 12 shlokas to memorize. You'll be asked 2 shlokas from there, along with their translation in the oral Viva exam on Zoom meetings, and that carries 10 marks. And then the next is called Closed Book Assessment, CBA, which is a written exam. It has 50 marks question paper. So we will be giving you a question bank. 90% questions come from the question bank. All right. So you just have to prepare for that question bank, memorize the answers, and then you'll have an exam on Zoom where we'll be sharing a question paper with you. We'll give you 2 hours and you have to write down the answers, scan the images, send us the PDF. Getting it? Yes? Okay. Along with that, for each unit, there is a certain set of online MCQ quizzes, which you'll get like a Google form quiz, and you'll have to solve them after a couple of lessons. They also will be added. The score from that will also be added to the CBA final score. Then the third assessment is called open book assessment, also known as essays. For the closed book assessment, you cannot see the answer from the copy of the book. You have to write from your memory. But for open book assessment, you have to write down the essays from your understanding, and even the book can be open, right? There's no exam for that. You just have to do them and submit it to us. So 2 questions have to be done for each unit. You'll be given a set of questions. You need to choose only 2 from them. And the marks that this assessment carries is 100 marks. It has the maximum weightage because it checks your understanding. And finally, attendance and participation. It has 10 marks. It includes your video on or off, and it includes your discussion, participation in discussion during the class. Okay. If you have questions about this, any of the things that I'm explaining, you can always raise your hand and let me know. We'll address the question. So now assignments division. This is the table explaining about all the assignments. For Bhagavad-gita, 3 units. Total shlokas to be memorized, 33. For Nectar of Instruction, 4. For Nectar of Devotion, 4. For Ishopanishad, 2. For Bhagavad-gita, how many closed book assessments? 3. NOI 1, NOD 1, Ishopanishad 1. MCQs for Bhagavad-gita 19, NOI 4, NOD 6, Ishopanishad 5. And OBAs, 6 for Bhagavad-gitas, 2 for each unit, so 2 into 3 makes it 6, 2, 2, 2. All right? Sounds like going back to school. So yes, it's very much like that, you know. You're coming back to school, but this is Srila Prabhupada's school, and we are new in the school of Bhakti. That's why we have to go through all of this. But I am promising you something. It may sound very difficult. It may sound very time-consuming. But as you start doing it, you'll start enjoying it, because it will help you to develop a very strong relationship with these books, which we all want. The purpose of our Bhakti-sastri study is that we want to get connected. We want to get connected with Krishna consciousness deeply, so that we can practice well and we can also share it well with others, right? Isn't it? So that's our purpose. And how many times would you be doing Bhakti-sastri in your life? Just once. Some people go for twice, right? Maybe because they have so much interest in studying, or maybe because they did not pass, But otherwise, people don't go for 2 times or 3 times. It's just once. So if it's once, and for many people, it may be the first and the last study of these books, it should be done very, very thoroughly, right? That's the idea. And then there is a 5th book. Now, this is my inclusion in this Bhakti-sastri, which I consider very, very essential. How many of you have read Prabhupada Lilamrita? No, right? Only one of you, or maybe just. So that's why I thought that what we'll be studying will be so much theory. We need example for us to see. Bhagavad-gita mentions about the self-realized soul. It just tells us the qualities, but it does not give us real-life examples. So for us to relate with the teachings of these books, I thought Prabhupada's life is the best practical example, so that we can relate. Oh, Bhagavad-gita shloka number this says that a pure devotee has these qualities. And today in this book, in this page, I read that, I found that, right? So this is an extra book to be studied during the course. Here we'll not have classes for it, maybe just a few classes, but mostly we'll be sending you out lesson plans. You have to go through that. You have to read this book, and you have to solve 20 MCQs, and you have to write 1 essay on it. Okay, so now if you have this book, very good. If you don't have this book, this is not Prabhupada Lilamrita. It is it's an abridged version of Prabhupada Lilamrita. It's 1 volume book, very easily available in India. Outside India, I don't know, but in India, yes. And even if you don't get it in India, you can contact us. We will courier the copy to you. You don't have to pay for the book. You just have to pay for the courier price. And for those who are outside India, if you don't get this book, to contact me. We'll make some arrangement for you. All right, fine. So this book is very nice. It covers the whole Lilamrita in abridged version. Attendance. Now, this is very important, very serious. So please pay attention. In Bhakti-sastri course, attendance has a big value. I'll mention the book later, don't worry. So attendance, the 100% marking of the attendance is divided into 3 parts. If you join the class and attend it for 2 hours, you would get 6 out of 10 for that. If you join the class and your video is on during the class, you'll get 2 out of 10 for that. And if you participate in the discussions, again, you get 2 out of 10 for that. Minimum percentage of attendance required to give exams is 70%. If your attendance goes below that, you will not be able to give the exams. 70% attendance means out of 100 classes, you can miss 30 classes. That's a lot. And then you can miss 30 classes. That's a lot. So you have to have 70% attendance in each unit to give exam for that unit. So plan well. And if you are missing the classes due to any reason, you will do me a favor by sending me a message. Please do send me a message. Emergency, this, that. So we consider. But then if you're just not attending and not letting us know, then you don't qualify to give the exams. Again, some more points to be noted, because those who attend 100%, they should get 100% benefit. If your attendance percentage is 85% or above, then whatever score you get, let's say you scored 90% in Bhakti-sastri, your final score will be 90%. If your attendance is 70 to 85%, then if your final score is 90%, the mark sheet will be reduced to 81%. You'll get only 90% of your marks. And if your attendance is 50 to 70%, then you get only 75% of your score, which means even if you score 100 out of 100 in Bhakti-sastri, the mark sheet will only show 75. And if you have less than 5 or 50%, you fail. Okay. So attendance is a must. You'll have to take it seriously. You can also keep a calendar on which days you miss the class, so that you know, oh, I've already crossed the limit. I cannot miss anymore. So you don't miss anymore then, right? So in that way, you get qualified to give the exams. Now, Bhakti-sastri certification. When all assignments are completed, when all exams are given and passed in all units, and when total score is more than 65%, you get Bhakti-sastri certificate. For us to send you the certificate, it takes few months, because you should know this. No institute in ISKCON issued Bhakti-sastri certificate. No institute. It's not VIG, it's not Mayapur Institute, it's not Bhagavad Mahavidyalaya, it's not Simple Vedas. No. Bhakti-sastri certificates come from a central board known as Board of Examination in ISKCON. Okay, all the certificates are issued by them. So an institute has to send the mark sheet to them. They issue the certificate, they send it to us, and then we give it out to the students. You understand the process? So this process takes 4 to 5 to 6 months. Okay, why it takes so much time? Don't ask me. So it takes that much time. So what we will be doing is, when you pass out from Simple Vedas, you'll be giving a mark sheet. This is your final mark sheet. It will look like this. But this is not an official mark sheet issued from ISKCON. This is for you, for your whole thing. ISKCON, a Board of Examination, doesn't issue a mark sheet. It only issues a certificate. But we'll be giving you a mark sheet also, telling you about your entire score, and the certificate will be sent to you later. If you are in India, we'll try our best to courier the certificate to you. If you're outside India, we will send you a PDF by email, or you can collect it from us when you are coming to India anytime from our Mumbai office. All right. So that's the guidelines about the whole course. Now let me show you the different materials that we'll be sharing with you. This is the handbook. It has 112 pages. You can say this is your reference book for the entire course. You'll have to revisit this book again and again. So here, you can see in the index, there are different units mentioned, right? It mentions 5 units, but we should know we have 6, not 5. We have 6 units, okay? So you can go to the respective page number. Now let's say Bhagavad-gita is at 16. So Bhagavad-gita starts, first unit of Bhagavad-gita. Of course, our units are not the same as here. The unit numbers are different. So let me show you for Bhagavad-gita. In Bhagavad-gita, this is your study material. You can go through this. Main is, you come to the page number 26. Okay. So this is called Purva Swadhyaya, questions for CBA, closed book assessment. All right. How many questions you see here? You see 63 questions. These questions are your material for the exam. Okay. So what I suggest the students is this. Let's say we are starting Bhagavad-gita next week. I'll be sending a reading assignment. Reading assignment will mention which shlokas we will be doing in the 2 classes. So what you do is that while you read those verses and the purpose, you can see here in the bracket the question, the verse number and the chapter number is mentioned. 1.1 means chapter 1, verse 1. So this question's answer is there in the chapter 1, verse number 1. So while you do your reading assignment, find out the answers and note them in a separate notebook. You can have one notebook for the whole Bhakti-sastri. You note them. All right. So as the classes go, as you do the reading assignments, your study material for the exams will already start getting ready. By the end of the unit, you will have the answers to all these questions. If you don't find any question, answer, ask me. Or you can ask the fellow students also. By the end, you have this answer with you. So now for the final CBA exam, you just have to memorize the answers and write them out of memory in the exam. Make sense? Right? So we are not going to ask you questions from anywhere and everywhere. That would be very difficult. This is the decided set of questions. But you may get some surprise questions. 5 marks, 10 marks. That's a different thing, right? But most of the questions come from here. Then this is another section to be considered. Is called analogies. Srila Prabhupada would use many analogies or examples while preaching. So you have the list of analogies here. Let's say here we have around 25. So you have to read them and understand them. And we may ask a question from here also. Like for example, 2.22. The question may come in this way. Explain the analogy of new garments and old garments. So you have to then explain it this way. Okay? All right. And finally, the essays, also known as OBAs. So for unit 1, you have 10 questions. Question 10. Out of that, how many you have to do? Anyone remembers? Let me see. How many you have to do out of them? 2. Any 2. Any 2. Whichever you like to do. Okay, but it should be around 800 words for each, not less, not more. More also, your marks get cut, less also, your marks get cut. It should be around 800. And one more important thing to note, along with the question, you can see in the bracket, there is some other material mentioned like mood and mission, preaching application, personal application, correct? That sets the context in which you have to write the essay. Context. Like for example, if the context is preaching application, your essay should be, how will I be preaching to others this particular thing mentioned in the question? Okay. But if it is personal application, the essay has to be written, how will I apply it in my personal life? It will make a lot of difference. The essay will be written in a different manner, right? Isn't it? Okay. Like to give an example, if the question is like this, you have a friend whose mother recently passed away. How will you console your friends using the knowledge of soul given in Bhagavad-gita? This is called preaching application. Got the point? Same question. Your very close relative passed away. How will you use the knowledge of Bhagavad-gita to console yourself? That's called personal application. Mood and mission means what? It means in that particular question, it's being asked, in this purport, in these verses, in this section, what mood of Srila Prabhupada is coming out? And what is his mission? Like to give an example, in some purpose, when you read, you'll very much understand that Prabhupada's mood was to defeat Mayavad. In some purpose, when you read, Prabhupada's mood was to propagate the chanting of Hare Krishna Mahamantra. Right? In some purpose, when you read, Srila Prabhupada's mission was to make everyone understand Krishna is the supreme personality of Godhead. Right? So that means mood and mission. So that context is also very, very essential. If you write the best of the essay, out of 100, you can get maybe 90, 92, not more than that. So you have to nicely think about it. In the essay writing guidelines, I have mentioned everything. So just like this, we have for all the units. All right. Now, one thing which I have not yet shown to is the shlokas which you have to memorize. In this handbook, there is also a sample essay for your reference. page number 11. This is the sample essay. A good essay is there and a bad essay is also there. So you can read both of them. Okay. And these are the verses to be memorized. Page number 15. I'll be sharing this also separately with you. And then another one thing to be shown to you, which is your sadhana sheet. This is your sadhana sheet. You have to mention the date, wake up time, rounds chanted, 16 rounds completion time, minutes of reading, minutes of hearing, minutes of seva. Here are the other points to be noted. If your wake up time is more than 7 a.m., or you have chanted less than 16 rounds, or you have completed 16 rounds after 6 p.m. in the evening, or your reading, hearing, and seva that day is 0, then you mark that particular cell as yellow. Okay? So we would not be happy to see the whole sheet yellow. We would be happy to see the whole sheet white, no yellow. But some yellows will definitely come. That's okay, right? So this will also keep you little, grounded that I have to be a good devotee, a practicing devotee, good sadhana, I must do. And please no need to cheat on this. This is for your help. So you do it honestly and you can submit it to us once in a month. I'll send the details in the WhatsApp group where you need to submit the sadhana sheet. Fine? Okay. Yes. All right. So that's all for the orientation. Any questions about this? Anything you did not understand? Anything you did not understand? First we take that and then we have your introduction. We'd like to know you. Sanatan Nitai Prabhu. You have to unmute yourself, please.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandat Pranam. Prabhuji, thank you very much for an elaborate and detailed explanation.
Thank you.
One question here I wanted to ask is, when you said that those units are independent of each other, and the 4 assignments were supposed to be complete for each unit. So if I fail in one of the assignment, I have to reappear for that assignment alone, or have to appear for all the assignments again?
That assignment alone.
Okay. And the units, as you said, the recordings of the classes are always there, right? But you said joining still has some weightage.
Not some weightage, a lot of weightage.
Lot of weightage. Right. So I said some in the sense I wanted to say the proportionate weightage is there. Okay. So another thing, like is the units I can when do I appear for the exam? Once the unit is completed in our course?
Yeah, we will give you the exam date. In the academic calendar, you'll have the exam dates. So after we complete the unit, we'll give you a week or 10 days to study.
Okay, but then is it possible for us to appear for one unit, or may not be first? I probably can appear for the 3rd unit in the beginning, and maybe first unit in the after 3rd.
Now, how will you appear for 3rd unit in the beginning without we having done the classes for it?
No. After the classes are done.
After the classes are done, let's try to understand. We are starting with unit 1, which has Ishopanishad. Okay. Your classes are done, then we have unit 1 exam. Right? Now you appear for it. If you don't appear for it, unit 2 is going to start soon.
No, I'm saying if I'm not able to appear for the unit 1 exam, but
if
unit
you're not
2
able to appear for unit 1 exam, you, for any reason, let's say you are sick, some emergency came, whatever, right? Isn't it? Or you could not meet the expected attendance. So then you can, if you did not meet the expected attendance, you will have to sit for this unit in the next batch.
So 2nd unit I cannot continue.
You can. You can, but for unit 1, you'll have to resit in another batch.
Okay, but then I can give unit 2 exams
Yes,
before unit 1 exam, right?
yes.
Yeah, that's what I wanted.
You can. That's what I said. No, each unit is independent of the other unit. Right?
Okay. Thank you very much.
It's like you say semesters, isn't it? Like you don't pass one semester, you still go to the next one and then you clear the previous one.
Thank
Okay.
you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. So why I made this system is because it's 15 months long course. And in life, you don't want it, but the problems come. And then you miss on the classes, you miss on the exam. It should not let you drop from the whole course, right? So that you drop, that unit is not done, then you can still continue with the course and then complete the course in next year. That's the whole understanding. Yes. One more thing now, before I take your questions. When you join in the Zoom meeting, make sure the name with which you join is the same with which you registered. Otherwise, we'll have a hard time to mark your attendance. If you have registered with your initiated name, please join with that name. If you're registered with your other name, please join with that name. If it's not same, change it to that name. We won't know then who you are and we won't be able to mark the attendance, right? So make sure you do that. Sada Harinam Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Yeah. Actually, Prabhu asked some of the questions which I had and it got cleared. To just one request, this 1 o'clock meaning it's 11:30 in Sharjah. So normally we have Sharjah early morning
Yeah,
which goes up to 10 o'clock actually. That is so by the that's why if this timing is there for on Sunday also, it would be helpful.
Yes, I saw your message, Prabhu. It will be very difficult for me because I have other classes at that time. So
any services that we can miss that day.
we'll have to do this only.
And like last time, my missus also wanted to join, but she didn't. But now she opting to join, so she's attending with me the session. Can we again send you the remittance and she can continue?
Yes, she can.
Okay. And third is how many times we can rewrite the exam?
Till you don't pass Bhakti-sastri. Right. Till you don't pass, you can rewrite.
Okay. And one last question. Do you have a choice like any 5, any 10, any like that from the total questions that are asked in closed book assignment? I am very strong in second chapter, something. I mean the...
Okay. Yeah. Like so I generally don't give options, but the question papers are pretty simple, actually. And if you do your part, which is you attend the classes, you do the MCQ quizzes, you do your reading assignment, you will pass. Right? Question
answers will also have to write the shloka fully like that.
You don't have to write the shlokas at all. Shlokas come only in oral exam.
Oral. Okay.
Yeah. You don't have to write the shlokas.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you, Prabhu. Okay, Vaiji Mataji, please, what's your name?
Yes, it's Hare Krishna Prabhuji. It's Vaiji Raghunathan. So I will put my full name so that you have my last name also.
Yeah. Yes.
I have a few questions, Prabhuji. One is regarding the video being turned on. See, for example, today I'm actually headed to the airport in another half hour. So I will have to turn the video off in that instance because I don't want to torment everybody with, all the traffic and everything that's going. So just had a question. Sometimes, in rare instances like that. So the expectation is the video should be on all the time, or is it okay if now and then, because we are at home also and being a
it's
weekend.
okay. Now and then is fine, everything. It's just that we want your participation.
Sure, Prabhuji.
But we also consider.
Okay. The second question I had is, regarding the Viva. So it would be any two slokas that would be asked. That's given from the set of slokas. And should we also by heart the translation? So it's
Yeah.
both the sloka and the translation, right?
Yes.
Okay. And one more is regarding, so are there set times for the exam? Because after, let's say, unit 1 is done, you let us know in advance that the exam is going to happen on this time, this date. And as Prabhuji's before me pointed out, we are unable to attend, then there will be some makeup exam that will happen.
Yes.
So we can prepare accordingly, right? Because there are other commitments and we can ensure work around all of those things then. And will it be on a Saturday, Sunday, or, particularly for working people during, weekday, it might be a little bit difficult. So would the exams be on a weekend or?
Exams will be on the weekends and in the time slots of the classes only.
Okay, perfect, Prabhuji. And just one more. When you're talking about the final certificate, the person completes all 6 units, with the required marks, 65% and above, right, in each of the unit. So it's not like offsetting, right? Let's say you get 90 in one unit and 60 in another, it's still not enough, right, to pass that unit. Each unit should be above 65%, right?
Yes, each unit should be above 65%.
And suppose a person clears, let's say, 5 out of 6 units. So will a certificate be given separately for those units or no? That's going to be pending till all 6 units are completed.
No, you have to complete all the 6. Then you get the certificate.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. So you don't have to worry, like say this year you could complete 5 units and then you could not complete another unit for next 2 years. And you can rejoin with us on the 3rd year, just do the remaining unit. Take the certificate. All right. Okay.
Okay, Prabhuji. Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Any other question, please? No?
Hare Krishna.
Yes, ma'am.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu Dandat Pranam. Prabhuji, myself, Uttama Indulekha Devidasi from Balram Desh, Prabhuji.
Yeah.
Yes, I recently got a job and so
You
now
explain it to me. Don't worry, we'll consider that case. No issues.
Yeah, so the recordings
Will be given. Everyone will get the recording. It will put in the group. So you all get the recordings always.
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you, Pinky Mataji. You have opted for no exams, so no exams for you.
Krishna Prabhuji. Yes, that's what I wanted to ask. I opted for no exams.
Yes.
Okay, and also no sadhana card, no nothing.
Your wish, sadhana card
Okay.
you can take, but no. Okay.
All right. Okay.
So
Thank
we have
you.
some students who have just joined as listeners. They don't give exams, they don't get Bhakti-sastri certificate, they just want to study and listen, that's all. So she's one of them. Okay, any other question? No? Everyone is clear? All right, that's nice. Sounds like a good batch. We will now take your introduction, please, and then we'll see you off. Our classes begin from next week, Saturday. Tomorrow will be enough for you. Just go through all the materials that I'll be sharing with you. And from next Saturday, we'll begin the classes. Next Saturday, we'll learn basics of Sanskrit. Will be helpful in chanting, in reading, so Sanskrit. And then we'll start with Unit 1, Sri Ishopanishad. Okay, let's start alphabetically. Bhaktin Anushka.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I'm from Shri Krishna Param Mandir, Mauritius. I'm looking forward to this course. I've been told by a friend that it's very interesting and that I should follow. So here I am. I'm here to absorb as much as I can. I'm not really exams friendly, but I guess this is part of it. So I'm looking forward to follow this course.
Yes.
Yeah, my husband was supposed to follow today, but some Saturdays he has to work. So
No issue.
he will inform you anyway. Yeah.
No issue. That's okay. Can you turn on your video for once so that everyone can see who was speaking?
Okay.
All right. Welcome. Hare Krishna. So from Mauritius. Okay, thank you. Next we have Ishopanishad Prabhu. He is in Bhakti-sastri third time with us, you know. Not because he failed, but he did not just give the exam. Yes, Ashok Prabhuji, you have to unmute yourself, please.
Hare Krishna to everybody. In fact, this is the second time I am attending. That was a part of intentional kind of thing. And first was to introspect periodically whatever is being told, how far I am able to implement in my life. So that was the thing to a large extent. And if I am not able to do, what are the other steps required, so that unless and until we are able to inculcate those things which we in our day-to-day life, we will not be able to preach or do the mission work of ISKCON. And my idea was the change in our day-to-day life should come, and it should be felt by the family members and the friends around, that your thinking or behavior or way of talking, way of living has changed, and the negative vibes closest the family members know. Your children, your wife, they know what are the negative points. For others, we will be very, very nice person outside. So that I have implemented myself, reading your, going through your first Bhakti-sastri course, which is halfway through. And as it is a combined course to Gita again. To a large extent, yes, I have been able to do that. And since I am a retired person, I retired as a general manager of Bank of Baroda. And then I went as a general manager in Punjab and Sindh Bank also. Now my all professional assignments are over, and I am fully on this. So the idea for going Bhakti-sastri was to improve your own quality of life and spiritual life, and try to improve the family members' life also. And then as per the mission, if somebody thinks I am now fit of canvassing or preaching, then enter into that also. In fact, my Shiksha Guru earlier, I am attached to Dwarka ISKCON. And if they think we can go for preaching also.
Thank you.
So thank you very much. It was, I have got a lot of insight, lot of inputs, try to improve myself with your all the Bhakti-sastri earlier course, which is halfway through. And I wish the same, that all the good luck, try to improve our own life and try to improve the life of the others who are around us. And I'm sure your Bhakti-sastri course will help us to a large extent in doing and achieving the mission of ISKCON. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. Very happy to have you with us. And this time you must pass. Next, we have Chidatma Prabhu. Chidatma Prabhu is joining from West Africa. Are you with us? Can you please unmute yourself and turn on your video camera?
Okay. Okay.
A lot of noise from your end, Prabhu. Let's go to the music. Yeah, he's there. Yes, please unmute yourself.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Thank you. I was following the introduction, so I just finished coming from the job. I heard what you said.
It seems you are in a busy place. We'll take you a bit later when you get a little free. Daniela Mataji from Mauritius, please.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Pranam. Yes, I'm from Mauritius, and it's been 2 years that I'm practicing Krishna consciousness, and I want to be more serious now. That's why I wanted to join this course. Since I met my Gurudev last year, so I wanted to be more serious and learn about that course.
Thank you. Okay, welcome. Then this Swati Mataji. Yes, please turn on your camera.
Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
I joined this class to make my spiritual life in a more regulated fashion, and I want to improve my spiritual practice more. That's why I joined this class. I hope this course will make me more devoted to Krishna, so that I can inculcate the service more towards Krishna and his devotees.
Yes, very good. Thank you. Thank you. You're welcome. Dev Manani Prabhu from Surat.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dhanvat Pranam to all. So I'm 19 right now, and I joined this course to increase my understanding of the scriptures and to increase my preaching, my purity as well. And one of my devotee friend, you know him very well, I guess, Pratik Prabhu from Surat.
Yes.
So he also suggested me to join this course. So yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Welcome. From Surat. We have Gopi Manohar Prabhu.
To all the devotees. This is Gopi Manohar Das, and my intention to join this course is that I want to improve myself, my spiritual sadhana, and I can be a part of. I want to help, not I want to serve Srila Prabhupada in preaching, spreading the mission of the Lord. That's why I joined this course. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hema Mataji from Malaysia.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. My name is Hema and I'm from Malaysia. I am joining this Bhakti-sastri course to gain an in-depth knowledge and improve my spiritual practices through the knowledge that I've learned, Prabhu. Thank you so much, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Hemant Kumar Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, and Hare Krishna to all devotees. I am in ISKCON since last 15 years, but still I don't remember many of the scriptures. So I joined this course to learn the scripture and to pass on this knowledge to myself and to my other members, and also I joined this course. Prabhuji.
Where are you from, Prabhu?
I am from Nandurbar, Maharashtra.
Okay, thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
We have Kunal Prabhu from Mauritius.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna everyone. I'm Kunal Nanku from Mauritius. So, I must say I'm quite new to Krishna consciousness since 1 year, around 1 year. So I did the Gita Diploma course with Simple Vedas. I recently must say completed the Bhakti-sastri. So now I have opted to do the Bhakti-sastri so that I can improve my sastric knowledge and understanding, so that I can practice Krishna consciousness properly. And maybe in the future, I can share the knowledge with people, with my close one. So that was the objective for me to get enrolled in this course.
Very good. Thank you. Very nice. So very happy to see many new young devotees joining in these courses. That's very good. Yes, you have now Tulasi Mataji from South Africa, I think. Yes. Yes.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna Prabhu. Pranams everyone. So my name is Lash Tulsi. I'm from South Africa. The reason why I joined this course is to get a more formal understanding of the philosophy. I've been in Krishna consciousness for a little while, and I want to actually get more serious in terms of my spiritual advancement and my spiritual progress. And I suppose this year on my birthday, I gifted myself this particular course. And the excuses in my mind of not having enough time, I decided this year that I will address that with myself and challenge myself to be a little bit better and to be a little bit more focused. And when Ratnaleka Mataji actually shared your links with me, I was very pleased, and I'm very appreciative and grateful that I will have your association and everyone else's association for the next 15 months or so. I think that will help me greatly. I don't understand Hindi. I don't speak Hindi. So it's going to be a big challenge for me, especially the shlokas in Sanskrit, etc. But I have I facilitate the Bal Bhagavatam class for the children in South Africa on behalf of the Mayapur Institute, and I want to make a serious advancement in my preaching endeavors. So I decided formally to, uplift myself spiritually.
Thank you. Thank you. Don't worry, you will learn the Sanskrit also very easily. Welcome to the course. We have Meenu Mataji. Meenu Tokla Mataji, would you please unmute yourself and introduce yourself to the devotees? Yeah, please turn on your video also.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
Yeah, I am from Nagpur. Actually, I am into Krishna consciousness for last many years, but then I have not been seriously practicing it. Basically, I thought I do not understand the path of bhakti, and that was the basic reason I thought to understand bhakti and indulge into it more seriously. I was introduced to this from my Didi, actually, Anju Mataji. She's in Mumbai. So she's associated with the Krishna consciousness for last 15, 20 years. So yeah, I am very lucky that in time I could join this, and with the rest of the years with me, I can understand bhakti and practice it more sincerely and more dedicatedly.
All right. Thank you. Wish you all the best for that. Next, we have Mukta Ratharekar Mataji. Yes, from India, but which place, I don't know. Mukta Mataji, are you there?
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, please turn on your video also.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Dr. Mukta Ratharekar from Maharashtra, from Konkan, from Ratnagiri. I am since 1.5 years in the path of Bhakti, attached to ISKCON temple of Mangalore and serving there as much as I can. I am teaching over there also and trying to serve at Lotus Feet of Krishna, and want to serve in Srila Prabhupada's mission up to my fullmost of extent. And so I need knowledge and guidance by means of you. And so I felt the need to have the guided experience, or I need to have knowledge and all the guidance by you. And so I have felt the need to have enrolled in this course. I'm also doing Prabhuji 4th pre-Bhakti-sastri level at temple over there at Mangalore, and trying to gain the knowledge and trying up to my fullmost extent. Thank you, Prabhuji. my dandavats.
Very nice. Thank you. Welcome to you too. Then we have Navina Mataji from Malaysia again. Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhu and everyone else. My name is Navina from Malaysia. I actually started classes in like studying Bhagavad-gita in 2002, but it was more of a theoretical approach. I think only after like going through like a bit of a difficult period, I realized that only with Krishna's grace, I got through it. And that time, Hema Mataji came to me and said that, okay, you know, this course came up and do you want to join? And I felt that it was very timely and sort of like Krishna's sort of nudge to come towards this. So I thought, okay, I should do this. And that's why I'm here. So thank you very much for having me. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Please stay on board to the end. Next, we have Padmaja Mataji from Mayapur. Yeah. Okay. Unmute yourself, please.
Yes. Actually, I want to introduce myself. Actually, I am from Burma, Myanmar, and I'm staying in Sridham, Mayapur. So I joined this course for, I want to get knowledge and it's useful for my preaching. That's why I joined this course probably.
Okay. Good. Thank you.
Thank you. Hare Krishna.
Next, we have Palika Mataji, again from Mauritius.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Hare Krishna everyone, Dandavat Pranam. Well, the idea behind joining this course is to learn, to associate and to improve my sadhana, because my Diksha Guru has always laid so much emphasis on strong sadhana. And I feel that alone I can't do that. That's why I wanted to associate, to learn and do that. And as well as I'm sure this is gonna help me in my preaching, that is book distribution service, and that's all. Thank you so much.
Yes. Yes. It will definitely help you. Srila Prabhupada once said, I have not written these books for you to distribute. I have written this for you to read. Read first and then distribute next. So we should know what is there inside the book. Thank you, Mataji. From Spain.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji. Yes, I'm from Spain, Barcelona. And well, I wanted to join the course to get a deeper knowledge of our scriptures, and do this with the association of more devotees I think will help more.
Yes, thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Welcome, thank you, Mataji. Ragini Mataji. Please unmute yourself and please turn on your video. Ragini Mataji, are you there with us?
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, we cannot see you.
Wait, you.
Okay, now we can.
Hare Krishna. Yes. Oh God.
No, everything is fine. Go ahead.
Yes. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Actually, I'm the newly entered in the ISKCON Juhu from Mumbai. Last 2 years. Actually, I'm going from single, not anyone's help regularly. Yeah. So I'm improving myself to spiritual life. That's why I'm joining this group, Bhakti-sastri.
All right. All the best. Thank you.
Thank you. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji.
Okay, next we have Rajashri Mataji.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna, everyone. I am from Mumbai, Rajshri. As you know, I had joined first batch, but then could not complete it. So the main reason I have joined back is because I want to really prioritize and focus on my spiritual life. And otherwise rest of the things always take priority. So I have taken a conscious decision to give priority to my sadhana and improve my reading. And I think Bhakti Shastri course, while I was doing at least the unit 1, that was the time I was, always thinking of shlokas and questions. So my mind was more absorbed in Krishna, I feel. So this is the best way to do that. And also my son is, my 6-year-old son, he is so much interested when I take the class. So that is a very good sanskar on him. So that is the main reason I have joined this class.
Okay, thank you. All right.
Thank you.
All right, very good. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Next we have Rupali.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, can you hear me?
Yes, we can.
I'm from Gurgaon, India, and I work as a counselor. So, and it's been
Can
years of
you
counseling.
move your webcam a bit so that we can see your face? Yeah.
So I've been working as a counselor for many years, and I understand, psychology itself alone cannot help you, even if you want to grow as a person. So life happens to all of us. And to understand philosophy of life, I think there is nothing more supreme and better than understanding our scriptures. So for my own spiritual advancement, to understand philosophy of life, the ultimate truth is the reason why I'm here in the Bhakti Shastri. I had enrolled earlier as well, but I could not manage with the time. It was early morning in India. So right now, this time suits me, and I look forward being associated with everyone.
All right, thank you.
Thank you, Prabhuji.
Next, we have few more students, so please hold on, don't go away. We have Sanatan Nitai Prabhu. We just heard from him. He had a question. Sanatan Nitai Prabhu, are you there?
Yes, Prabhuji. Hare Krishna. Danda Pranam. Prabhuji, Danda Pranam to you. Danda Pranam to all the devotees. Prabhuji, I'm working with TCS, but in maybe 1 or 2 years, I'm planning to quit TCS and devote my entire life for Prabhupada's mission. So for doing that, preaching to the general masses, large masses, I need to have good knowledge on our scriptures, good knowledge on, and basically knowledge which is coming from pure source, guided source. So basically that's the reason I'm doing this Bhakti Shastri. Hopefully I complete my Bhakti Shastri and then even go for Bhakti Vaibhav. That's my plan. Let us see how Krishna helps me. Krishna gives me his mercy and I progress forward. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Where are you from?
I am from Mumbai, Prabhuji.
Mumbai.
Thane, yeah, Thane.
Thane. Thank you. We have next with us Sarvadeva Giridhari Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandavat Pranam. Yeah, first of all, happy Ekadashi to you also, Prabhu. And today is a very auspicious day. We have our Guru Maharaj Vyas Puja is there. His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj. So it's a very nice day to start this course, Prabhu, this Bhakti-sastri course. And yeah, this is very we have almost one and a half years course. I don't know what I don't know what I am doing for this course, but definitely after finish this course, at least I will understand about about the this all the knowledges, and I will try to implement that in my spiritual progress and for preaching movement. So thanks once again, Prabhu. I was searching because nowadays it's very very tough time to maintain our spiritual and material life also. So offline course, it's very tough time to attend. So I was searching to attend these online courses. So finally we got your association with Sadhu Sangh group. So thanks once again, and I will try my best to attend full course and finish this Bhakti Sastri course, Prabhuji. And once again, thank you so much. Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam.
Dandavat Pranam. Thank you for joining. Yes, next we have Satish Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhu, Dandavat Pranamal. Please accept my humble obeisancy. Prabhu, I am from Hyderabad. I have been in Krishna consciousness from last 8 years. I joined in Bhakti-sastri for, to please my Guru Maharaj. My Guru Maharaj always says that, he encourages everyone to, do the Bhakti-sastri. And in order to please my Guru Maharaj, I joined. And apart from that, even I would like to learn deep concepts of Bhagavad-gita so that I will be able to practice in my life. These are the reasons I joined in Bhakti-sastri, Prabhu. And that's it, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much. Yes, His Holiness Jayapataka Swami Maharaj is setting such a inspiring example for people to follow. At this age, he completed his Bhakti Vaibhav, that also without any, any kind of going through loopholes or gimmicks. He gave the exams, wrote down the assessments, passed like a normal student. So if he can at that, in his situation, if he can do the course, why not us? We can also try to give it sincere effort. Yes, very inspiring. Thank you. Next we have, next we have Sita Mataji. Sita Mataji with us from Nairobi.
Hare Krishna and Dandavat Pranams to all. My name is Sita Devi Dasi. I'm from Nairobi, just as Prabhu has mentioned. I joined ISKCON 10 years ago. Me joining this Bhakti-sastri courses because Krishna consciousness is a matter of the heart. And you cannot enjoy it alone. You cannot enjoy anything alone. Srila Prabhupada says, books are the basis and preaching is the essence. So I want to deepen my practice through this course so that I could be able to share it with a lot of people and enjoy it at the same time with them. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you. Okay. Next we have Sada Harinam Prabhu.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna.
All glories to Srila Prabhupada, all glories to Srila Gurudev. Today is auspicious day of our dear Guru Maharaj Jayapataka Swami Maharaj 74th Vyasa Puja celebrations, and it's in honor of his dedication that we pushed out. We also took up this mission and joined this course, and most importantly to keep ourselves in same line and mood of Srila Prabhupada and Jayapataka Maharaj and all the Prabhupada Acharyas, how they have conveyed the message and changed the hearts. So it's very important that we hear from authoritative sources like your ISKCON and all your good experiences, so that we talk and have the same mood when we talk to people and change the heart and make the mission of Srila Prabhupada and Guru Maharaj a successful. So this is the mood in which we want to hear, and with your blessings and all Vaishnava's blessings, I hope I can able to complete the course.
Thank you, Prabhu. Hare Krishna.
And I have Mataji here. She is going to join also from.
Yes, she can also give her introduction.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. I'm Patita Pavani Radha Devi Dasi. I joined this course.
From Sharjah.
Yeah, from Sharjah. I got inspiration from a Guru Maharaj and all the devotees assembled here. Seeing all this, I also joined the course. And also I thought it will be helpful to improve my personal understanding of the scriptures, and also it will be helpful for my preaching. When Mataji's class, they ask doubts, I can answer them much better with this understanding. So that will be helpful in preaching, in helping my Guru Maharaj to preach this mission. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Welcome. So you got inspired looking at our other devotees.
Yes.
Wow, you just entered into Bhakti-sastri and you started preaching.
No, Prabhuji.
Not you, but I'm saying the others. You know, you just entered into Bhakti-sastri
Yes.
and you inspired someone to join the course. That's great. Next we have next with us Sri Hari Kirtan Prabhu from Mumbai, I think. Yes.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna to all. Nanda Pranam. I've been in Krishna consciousness since childhood, but I always, felt that I have got this mercy, but not appreciated it well, taken things for granted. Since because of the upbringing and the constant association, I have developed faith, but I want to back that up with knowledge from the scriptures, so that whenever we influence or come across any of our friends, relatives who try to challenge our faith, or probably look for a hope to develop faith, I can help them with the knowledge that I gain from this course, and also definitely improve my sadhana as I'll be entering into the next phase of life. So I want to be perfect in my sadhana, so that I can cultivate the same culture in the family.
Good, thank you. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Nice. We have now with us Sonal Mataji. Yes, from Mumbai again. You can
Hare
unmute.
Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare
Dandavat Pranam.
Krishna.
My name is Sonal Anand and I'm from Mumbai. And I became a part of Krishna consciousness just a couple of years back during the lockdown. I primarily wanted to do the course for two reasons. One was I tried to read the scriptures myself the last 1 year. And I think I was lost on a lot of fronts. So I would really like to study the scriptures. And that's when I approached Harneet Mataji, and she recommended the course. And the second reason is what Sri Hari Prabhuji said earlier, that for me, joining Krishna consciousness was a 360-degree change in lifestyle, friends, whatever I was doing pre-joining Krishna consciousness. So I encounter a lot of questions every day from friends, family around me, because this is a new me, which they haven't seen for the last 42 years. And I would like to give answers to their questions coming from the scriptures, because everyone says that the scriptures have answers to everything. So that's the other reason why I really want to study the scriptures as well.
All right. Good. Very happy to have you also with us. Then we have Swati Matkaikar Mataji. Swati Mataji. Please unmute yourself, Mataji. You have to click on a mute button and you will get muted.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare
Dandavat Pranam. Dandavat Pranam to all the senior devotees here. Yeah. Lot of devotees have actually, they are all senior people. The main, I'm Swati Madkaikar from Mumbai, attached to Juhu ISKCON, Radha Rasbihari. Yeah. I actually wanted to do this Bhakti-sastri course. Basically, I'm managing a business and we have nearly 25 staff. And we usually do a Bhagavad-gita class on Saturdays. And there are a lot of young people, young boys and girls who are working for us. So I felt we do a Bhagavad-gita class on Saturdays. Today morning we did it. And I felt that I need a perfect knowledge for this to preach them. And I think the youth should be the target, because the next generation which comes should be, all the children should be Krishna conscious, I feel. And that is why, at least at my level, I do this. Hare Krishna.
Hare. Good. Thank you. Thank you, Mataji. Good. We have next Asha Prabhu. Is that your full name or Mataji? That's
Krishna Prabhu.
No, it's not your full name.
No, my full name is Tashalini Prabhu. So yeah, you can call me Tasha. Hare Krishna to all the devotees and Hare Krishna Prabhus and Matajis and Prabhu. I'm from Malaysia, and my objective of joining this Bhakti-sastri course is because I would like to take a more serious approach in deepening my understanding of the scriptures. And I struggle a lot with balancing my spiritual and material life. So I'm hoping that as time progresses and as I deepen my knowledge, I will be more serious and I will be able to take my spiritual life will be able to improve. And also I get very anxious at the thought of studying. And when you say exams, I have anxiety. So the other Malaysian devotees here, Hema Mataji, Navina Mataji, and Vinod Prabhu are all my fellow classmates from Malaysia as well. We studied Bhagavad-gita together. So I'm just hoping with them there, so I will be able to we will be able to motivate each other and study this Bhakti-sastri course together and try to do well in our spiritual life. So yeah, Hare Krishna Prabhu.
Thank you. Good. Next we have Umapati Prabhu. You have to unmute yourself.
Hare Krishna Prabhuji, Dana Pranams. Prabhuji, I am from Sharjah, Shamadesh. I've been in ISKCON for a pretty long time. And for me, Bhakti-sastri is late. Or rather, I joined Bhakti-sastri course I should have done Bhakti-sastri course at least a few years back, when my other batch mates in Bhakti Vriksha classes have already done. My wife herself has completed Bhakti-sastri course, and I was not ready to do Bhakti-sastri course at that time. So I'm actually late by a few years, and it was always due to join the Bhakti-sastri course. The reason being, yes, to understand the scripts better. We have done Ishopanishad, Nectar of Devotion, and Bhagavad-gita class books in Bhakti Vriksha classes, and a couple of short-term online courses. But I understand that Bhakti-sastri course itself will take the subject to a level of understanding which is very, very serious, so that to realize the nature, to understand the core meaning and the essence of the scripts themselves. I hope to do well and complete the course. I know it's not an easy course. I've seen many devotees having a tough time doing this course. For sure, I know it's not easy. I hope to do well, and surely I want to complete this course. Especially, it's been long overdue for me. Why the course at this time and with you, Prabhu, is I met you when you visited us in Shamadesh a few months back, and meeting you for just as we were passing the other devotees. And made me feel very comfortable. And I also saw some videos that you posted online, and some of the other courses that you are taking. So when I came to know that you are doing the Bhakti-sastri course, and I was like, yes, this is it, and it's now. And I think the timing couldn't have been better. And meeting you in Shamadesh recently, and knowing you for that short time and attending your class in Shamadesh, it was like, yes, it has to be now, and it's going to be, yes. This is the reason why I'm here with you, Prabhuji.
Right.
With your blessings and mercy, Prabhu, I hope to complete this course well. Hare Krishna.
Yes. Now you have a lot of expectations from me. I have to work really hard to make you pass in this course. All right. So otherwise you will say, I had my last hope of doing Bhakti-sastri, and madhusudanavisnudas spoiled that also. So anyway, you'll pass through. Don't worry, we'll go through the course. Next we have, we'll come to Vishaka Mataji a bit later. Is that okay? We'll go to other students first. Your name starts with B.
Actually, Prabhu, I have to leave. So
right,
I'm so sorry.
Okay, no problem. You can
something
go.
has come up, so that's why I was requesting. First of all, thank you so much for this wonderful program. Like Umapati Prabhu said, I always thought that I can never do these programs in a regular coordinated fashion with exams. I somehow thought I can't do it, and online is out of question. But I wanted to do these books very thoroughly with a senior devotee who has himself, done them thoroughly himself, and I wanted help in memorizing shlokas. And I thought, on my own, I can't do these things, and I need this help so that I can at least communicate with teenagers and the youth. I'm surrounded by a lot of them because we do a lot of classes, and it's such a challenge to convince them because they are so good at counter questions and counter arguments. And I know that Prabhupada's books have all the answers, but I really need help in a structured learning and understanding, and I need help of all the other people, because I know group dynamics work, and I'm so inspired by hearing a few that I heard participants just now speak about their reasons, and you as our the captain of the ship. So I look forward to that. Thank you so much.
Thank you. All right. Next we have a few more students, so please wait. Just a few more are there. Uttama Indulekha Mataji, are you there with us? Yes.
Hare Krishna, Dandavat Pranam, Prabhuji, and Pranams, Dandavat Pranams to all assembled devotees here. I am Uttama Indulekha from Balram Desh, that is Bahrain. Madhusudan Prabhuji has visited us, and his classes were very inspiring, which made me take up this course immediately when I saw it online. I have tried to enroll in many Bhakti-sastri courses, but it ended up missing everything. So this time it came, but what happened is, like, I got a job and it clashes with the time which we are having now, Saturday and Sunday. I have to work on a Saturday and a Sunday. But the best part, it is on a teaching profession, so I get time after the teaching. So with Prabhuji's blessings and prayers from all of you, I hope I will be able to complete this Bhakti-sastri course, which is a very, 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 very close to Guru Maharaj's heart. It is Guru Maharaj, and it's a wonderful day to start. It's actually an offering to Guru Maharaj that he has requested all his disciples to do the Bhakti-sastri Bhakti Vaibhav course. So I just hope I'll be able to fulfill Guru Maharaj's request in serving Srila Prabhupada. So thank you so much, Prabhuji, for considering my request. And I hope I will be able to do it, because it's really challenging, both doing material and spiritual life together. But I really want to take it up because we have a school we are running here for children. So definitely this course will help me in improving my preaching. Hare Krishna. Thank you so
Will
much.
certainly help your preaching. It will help you. And after you do this course, you'll never have to say it's difficult to manage material life and spiritual life together. Okay.
Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Next we have next with us. Yes, you can leave Mukta Mataji. Vaiji Mataji. Come.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, Dandvat Pranam. Hare Krishna to both my Shiksha Gurujis who are here, Vishaka Mataji and Gopivana Prabhuji. And Dandvat Pranams to all the assembled devotees. I am from Gurgaon. I'm headed to Gurgaon back now. And I'm associated with the Bachapur ISKCON there in Gurgaon. Now, my foremost reason to attend the course is Gopi Manohar Prabhuji's suggestion that I do the course. So in fact, I was asking him, should I go for the certificate course, the non-certificate course, and explain that the certificate course would make a lot of sense. And for me, being on the other side, I'm a law professor as well, setting question papers and all that now. It is going to be an interesting journey for me to take the answers and, to write the answers and, to give a viva as opposed to holding a viva.
Yeah.
So that's also one of the reasons, as a professor, I want to guide and mentor my students more meaningfully. Because the one student actually walked up to me and seeing the Tulsi Mala, he came and told me, I am, so grateful to be taught by a Vaishnava. And see, I've just been in this ISKCON for about 3 years. And I think that also has pushed me to learn more about this and do justice to the statement that he made in my material life as well. The two other reasons are I want to know more about our scriptures and also to increase my bhakti and progress spiritually in a more regulated manner in the association of devotees. So I'm really looking forward to this journey from this side. And so far it has been amazing, whatever, the instructions that you've given. And I'm pretty sure all the classes are going to be like this. And I really look forward to that. Prabhuji. Hare
Thank
Krishna.
you. Yes. So you correctly said it's like coming back to school. I remember once I was taking an oral exam for one Mataji, maybe in her mid-40s, and her daughter was standing at the back and laughing. So I asked, why is she laughing? And then the mother said, she's so happy since today morning, she's teasing me. Now you understand what it feels to give an exam. You always keep on telling us, study, 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 study. Now it's your day today. So yes, you'll be back to your school, memorizing and having those stomach churns before the exam, the nervousness and all of that. So yes, wish you all the best for that. Next, we have Vinod Rajendran Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji, my Dandvat Pranam. I'm from Malaysia. I'm joining this class together with my fellow friends and also my wife. So the reason that we joined this class is that I just myself with my wife just completed the ITC course, and then we decided to take the next level forward in our spiritual journey. So we found Bhakti-sastri as the right platform to further enhance our spiritual knowledge and also to prepare ourselves with the adequate knowledge to progress further in this spiritual journey, and also to prepare ourselves to attain initiation.
Okay, good. Thank you. Thank you. And then we have last, I think, we have with us Venkatabhat Prabhu, Venkatbhat Chaitanya Prabhu. Thank you so much. He drove us all the way from Abu Dhabi to Shamides.
Hare Krishna Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Dandvat Pranam Prabhuji, and Dandvat Pranam to all Vaishnavas. Prabhuji, for I need to thank you for giving us your association, Prabhu. That's all. And I joined this course basically to enrich my knowledge. And even today, Guru Maharaj in Vyas Puja also, he mentioned that everybody should start preaching. And for a long time, my Shiksha Gurus are encouraging me to do Bhakti-sastri, but I am little bit having fear of writing and reading. So, and have lack of memory. So I forget, but I do, but I have a fear of writing. So when I started listening to your classes, I felt I could travel together. I could grasp easily, and it was easy for me to remember. And the way of explanation was very easy for me to remember, and some understanding also it was good. And it was the time, and you also has posted in the group, and everything circumstances also was suiting to that. So then I decided, yes, this is the time I need to go forward. So this is and mainly to help the Guru Maharaj's mission of preaching. My main motive is to go to next level. Now it is now got Dikshan, and I want to take second initiation also. It is my main aim. With all your blessings, that I need to reach that level very as soon as possible. That's all. Hare Krishna. Please bless me, Prabhu.
Krishna. And last we have Vishwanath Prabhu from Hyderabad. Yes? No? Vishwanath Prabhu?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Krishna.
Please accept my humble obeisances. Hare Krishna to all other devotees. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Guru and Gauranga, all glories to Srila Prabhupada. Actually, my idea is to please my Guru Maharaj, Srila Jayapataka Swami Guru Maharaj. To please him, he is encouraging so much. So my reason is to please him, the primary reason. Second reason is actually to understand this Bhagavad-gita and other scriptures in a more deeper way, to develop more deeper convictions about our original state, that is Jivira Swarupa Hoy Krishnera Nitya Das. So to regain those, to deepen those convictions, what actually that's why I joined this course. And also to please Srila Prabhupada, because Srila Prabhupada always says, read my books. So I wanted to read systematically and please Srila Prabhupada through my Gurudev. That's the purpose. And thank you so much, Prabhu, for giving the facility and the opportunity. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So you all would be very happy to know we have students from 10 countries in this batch. That's quite interesting. So you'll have chance to associate with them, know from them. And now final concluding words from me. There will be chances, there will be situations where you may find yourself deciding, I don't want to continue for any reason. So at that time, don't just impulsively act on that decision, right? Come back to us. We don't have solutions to all your problems, but we do have some solutions to some problems, right? So you can come back to us, reach out to us, and ask for some suggestion at that time. So we'll try our best that you don't quit from the course. You continue and you complete it. Because if you complete it, what happens is, it's not just you doing it, you're also inspiring others. There's so many people who will get inspired, and then there'll be so many people who will be telling, Bhakti-sastri, oh, it is such a small piece of cake, you can easily do it. It's not at all difficult. You'll enjoy doing it and you'll easily do it. So we want you to come to that level of understanding and realization and sharing it with others. So please never drop out of it. Come back to us. There are solutions. If this batch is not working for you, we can move you to another batch. We can move you to next year batch. We can do so many things. So but you just have to hang on and continue, right? And if you just give that 7 to 8 hours every week, 4 hours for the classes, 4 hours for extra studies, that's it. That's it. Not much. That's not a big deal. 8 hours a week, that's manageable, very easily manageable. You might be the busiest person in the world, still you can take up time, right? It's possible, isn't it? And scoring marks, that's not the purpose. The purpose is we have to understand. If you understand, you will score marks, right? We just have to understand the philosophy, the teachings, and start applying in our life. That's the most important thing. How much you score doesn't really matter. That's not going to decide whether you're going back to Godhead in this life or not. When you go there, Krishna is not going to ask, wait a second, do you have a Bhakti-sastri certificate? No, go back to material world, complete your Bhakti-sastri and come here. Krishna is not going to do that. So that's not going to decide whether we are going back or not. But the idea is, when Srila Prabhupada designed this course, he might be having some plan. Why people need such a course? Because he knows we think in a particular manner. We have come through a particular education system, done the schooling and the university. We have done so many courses, did exams. So he knows that's what will help us to go serious about studying this book. So he has made a structure like that. And if you follow it, one devotee just told me recently, he completed Bhagavad-gita 3 units for one batch. And she told me that at least one thing which has definitely come into me after studying Bhagavad-gita in this course is that I have started loving Bhagavad-gita. Now, what more do you need? So that's what we want. We have started loving Bhagavad-gita, right? Gita should become our friend, isn't it? Right? And we should be able to see our life and others' life through the lens of Bhagavad-gita. That's what we want to learn. So our course mainly is for that purpose, and other things are the byproducts. And another very interesting thing, you are a batch of 40-45, and we have another batch of 40-45. So the first 3 units that we do, you'll be doing with that batch. Okay, and they have already done exams, they have already gone through all those things. So you'll get some wisdom from your seniors also, how to prepare for your exams, the essays and stuff like that. And I designed it in that way so that after the 3 units are over, then you'll become the seniors and a new batch will come, and then you'll be guiding them how to do the studies, how to prepare for the exams. So it also then puts you in the role of a teacher, that you're learning, you share with your next batch, you inspire them, right? So you get that chance also. And it makes it easy for me also. I have to spend less time, I can teach more. So see you then next week on Saturday. Very happy to meet all of you. Seek your blessings and prayers, because I also have to be on board for the next 15 months. I hope I stay alive, and you all also stay alive. Right? Hare Krishna. Srila Prabhupada ki jai.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you so much.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna, Prabhuji.
Thank you. Hare Krishna, Prabhuji. Thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Thank you so much,
Dandavat
Prabhuji.
Pranam.
Hare
Hare
Krishna.
Krishna Prabhuji.
Hare Krishna, Dhanapranam.
Then